can tell, whether it was the controlling board, first and foremost, the item of the workplace waiver was not vetoed, so that stayed. And what we did was move forward immediately on all items that we knew that we had within our control right now that we could felt that controlled Medicaid cost, and eligibility, the rates, and everywhere else in between. We took those actions up today in those 11 items. We haven't moved on item 28 because the Senate clearly is in deliberation still. They are saying they have a bill of a compromise they're going to put to the House, in the federal government that is, and we want to wait to see what those actions could be and how that would affect the new Medicaid in the future, the eligibility, the requirements, how those monies will flow before we act on the freeze waiver request.
But if you would call that to a vote today, you think you had the votes to?
Yes.
What are you hoping to see them do at the federal level?
Well, I think that we've spoke loud and clear on the items and actions that we have not only passed this General Assembly thus far, but items in the future. And I think that there has to be more controls and more effective and more efficiencies put into the system, and make sure that we're treating and providing for the right folks. Of course, we also want to ensure those that are mentally ill and the drug addicted are also being taken care of, and we're providing an avenue in that. And that's why we invested over the $176 million in the HOPES agenda, and we'll continue to find bills and other ways to continue to help in that arena.
Can you provide an example of what kind of things you and the governor are hoping to work on?
Yeah, I mean, look, like,
Medicaid realm?
Yeah, we're going to continue. Clearly, we have disagreements there. We overrid the governor on several of those items. But, there's other items that the governor has placed overrides on. For example, the voting machines, the RESA issue on teacher residency and mentorship, which I think we're going to continue. You'll see a bill very soon that we intend to take up that will probably still move forward with the program, but limited in scope. There's a slew of other items that we've had discussions on. The Adult Protective Services language, which we already have bills that are running on. And so we'll continue to have those conversations. The governor is a good friend of mine. I respect the governor greatly. And at the end of the day, these issues are not a matter of differences between the governor, who has done a lot of good things for our state, but just policy differences that we have with the governor. And that's where it stands. And like I said, there's many items of which we'll look forward to continue to work with him on that he has also, of course, vetoed. But there's items that we can and potentially will come back in the fall to override as well. Okay. Any other questions?
Are you done until September now? Then?
We're done till September now.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you.